Hey, welcome to like my first ever YouTube video. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but here we are trying to kill some time. I'm gonna do like an introductory video, whatever thing. These are like random questions. Got my handy dandy list here. These are like super random questions, not from actual people. Eventually I'll probably do like an IG questionnaire thing and answer those questions. So, if you hear random cars or like other random noises in the background, just ignore it because I kind of have a big family and we're kind of loud. And we also live like right beside the road, so the cars are always annoying. Okay, so, first question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I mean, if we're talking like anywhere in the world, it would be Japan. If we're talking about the US, it would be like anywhere down south pretty much, like Texas, Louisiana, not Florida though, not really, but somewhere where it's like super hot. Okay. Question number 2, what is your biggest fear? So, I have like a physical fear and then kind of like, not really an emotional fear, but like a not physical fear, if that makes sense. My biggest physical fear is being kidnapped. And, I probably have read way too many stories, that's why. Not that it like controls me, like I don't necessarily avoid going into the dark or like whatever, I just always have like a major awareness about me that, you know, who knows, it could happen. Anyway, my not physical fear is actually not really a fear anymore. I mean, I don't really believe in fears. But this is like, if anything, it would be this, is that, so I'm like a leader type of person, and I would hate to lead people and then years later discover that all along I have been deceived and have been leading them astray, pretty much. So, but like I said, I kind of dealt with that fear, and it's not really a big part of my life, but still a little bit there. Okay, question number 3, what is your favorite family vacation? So as I said earlier, we have a pretty big family, and they're not all at home or anything, but we didn't really do a lot of vacations. We did travel like out west one time. Well, we traveled out there a few times already, but like once it was like for a few weeks, like 2 weeks in a van, and that was like super fun because we hit like a lot of the western states and the midwestern states, yada yada. So that was fun, but I'd love to go like down south on an actual vacation, or like up north. I don't care, wherever. Just family vacation would be fun. Number 4, what would you change about yourself if you could? I don't really know that there's anything I would change about myself. I mean, it's not that I like am the ideal person in my opinion, I just kind of know me and kind of got used to me enough that like I don't really have something that I would necessarily change. Okay, question 5, what really makes you angry? Okay. I'll stick to one thing, I promise. Biggest trigger is seeing like fellow professing Christians / Anabaptists, whatever, condone things that are clearly not from God, or that like say, oh, it's not that bad, come on, like shape up, it's not that bad, let's just do it, whatever, kind of thing makes me mad. Like lukewarmish, don't really care a lot, just enough that they can say that they're Christian. Whatever, makes me mad. What is your favorite book to read? I mean, obviously the Bible. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't obvious, but whatever, the Bible. First of all, but then, like, I, like, don't really have a favorite book to read, per se. I mean, there's tons of good books that I've read already, but not really, like, a favorite book. What makes you laugh the most? Huh. Either, like, this is kind of hard. I mean, if we're talking about what I laugh at the most, it's probably me and the dumb mistakes that I make. Just so we're clear. I make a lot of dumb mistakes. If we're, I don't know. I don't really know. I also like to joke around with, like, people, whatever. Usually late at night, I laugh the most, though, because, like, everything is funny then. Question 8. What did you want to be when you were small? I was trying to think. I remember that I went through a time where I wanted to be a nurse. Or not a nurse, but like a surgeon. Like somebody that actually does the dirty work. I still really love, like, medical shows and don't get queasy around blood or whatever, but don't really think I'd want to be working in the medical world. Also featuring our old family calendar. Beautiful, I know. Also, though, like, top of my list was to be, it has always been to be a missionary in Japan and have, like, a home for all the kids that, or all the babies that kind of, like, that are unwanted or whatever, kind of like that. Question 9. If you could eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's kind of a broad question, because I really like food. Like, I could tell you easier, I could tell you, I don't know if that's proper English or not, but we're gonna roll with it. I could tell you better, easier, more easily what I don't like than what I like. But I really like anything Asian, and also anything with potatoes, pretty much. I just really like potatoes and cheese and coffee, and yeah, pretty much sums it up. Favorite author. Also kind of a hard one. What is her name? I like Leslie Ludy. She's a really good author. John Maxwell is a pretty good author, in my opinion. What other ones? Lightsey Douglas, like, I kind of like his stuff too. Don't really necessarily, like, follow along on one specific author that I watch for or whatever. Sadie Robertson is also a good author, and highly recommend her books. Okay, question 11, nickname. So maybe I should have gone over my actual name first. My actual full name is Ella Marie Miller. Now, only my family can butcher that name. Only my family has permission to butcher that name. They can call me Amory if they want. They can call me whatever they want, really. I won't slap them for it. Well, there's one nickname that I really hate, but other than that, I don't really mind nicknames. My favorite nickname is Ale, because my nieces and nephews call me Ale, and it's the sweetest thing ever. And there's some adults that have started calling me Ale, and I don't mind it at all. It's kind of cute. Anyway, Ellie, though, is what I mainly go by. Like, a lot of people know me by Ellie, so I think it takes forever and a day to say my whole name, like Ella Marie. Especially if my mom can say it really fast, because moms just can do that, I guess. Okay, question 12. Do you like or dislike surprises? So, I don't really know myself. I've been discovering though that I don't really like them. I'd like to think that I like them. I think where I don't like them is when I catch on to like the fact that there is a surprise for me and I don't know what it is. Like that annoys me to no point. And to no point, I don't know what I'm talking about. It just annoys me. If I have no idea about, if I'm completely oblivious about the surprise and I am surprised when the time comes or whatever, I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't really mind it, but I don't really prefer it either. Although I like spontaneity to some extent also, but not all the time. That probably didn't make sense, but I don't really care, I guess. I mean, okay, so like, nah, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, that's me. Okay, where was I going? Question 13. Warm or cold vacation? Warm, definitely. Definitely warm. Don't want to be freezing my butt off. Yeah. Question 14. How would your friends describe you? Every time I ask them, they end up with like way too long answers. Can't even handle it. Some words that I think they would describe me as would be caring, like sometimes too caring though. Definitely like, my mom always describes me as this, is like, what's the word? Come hither. I can't remember, but pretty much like, imagine like a spring that like, when there's weight put on it, it goes down, but when the weight's taken off, it pops back up. Kind of like that. I don't know why I can't think of the word right now. I know the word, but I can't think of it right now. Pretty much like when something happens, I usually bounce back out pretty well, adjust very well to it. Okay. Oh, but that doesn't mean I like change though. Just saying. Question 15. What could you not go a day without aside from necessities? Truly. Like there's favorite things in my life, but I could definitely do without them for like a day. Like cheese or something. Like I really like cheese, but I could do without it for a day. Also, can we not be that loud right now? For like this long. Maybe socks. Probably socks. I pretty much wear socks like all the time, every day. During the winter, I wear them all day long, but not during the night. And during the summer, I wear them all night long, but not during the day. Weird, I know. And with 2 pet peeves. Just 2. Really. Okay, 1 is when somebody on purpose annoys me. They know that it annoys me, and they annoy me. That annoys me. Number 2 is the sound of radio static. I cannot handle it. Cannot. Will not. I will not like you if you turn up the radio static just for fun. Not cool, guys, not cool. Question 17. Longest you've gone without sleep, and why? Longest I've ever gone without sleep was about 48 hours. I think it was a little bit over, but approximately 48 hours. And that was because one year we were at church camping and some of us youth decided to stay up all night. So we did. And then I was like, well, since I stayed up the night before, why not just take another night off of sleeping? So I stayed up for 2 days, 48 hours pretty much. It was pretty fun. It was actually not that bad. Like, after the first night, we hadn't slept a wink. Everybody else was like climbing out of their tents and getting out of their campers and all groggy-eyed and whatever. And the people that stayed up all night were like raring to go play volleyball and all that. It was kind of fun. Definitely would recommend it at least once in your life, just to try it out, just see what it's like. Question 18, favorite cuisine. Kind of went over that earlier. Asian all the way. Also don't mind Italian, because I do like pasta. 19, introvert or extrovert? So, technically I'm an extrovert, but I'm only 51, so I'm like almost in the middle. I'm 51% extroverted and 49% introverted, so I'm almost an omnivert, but not quite. I used to be like 94% extroverted. Like literally 2 years ago I was like 94% extroverted, and it's kind of gone down as I've gotten older. I hope I just stay like right in the middle. I'm kind of happy with being right in the middle. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Maybe I should ask my brothers about this one. Maybe that I'm a pushover, but once I discover that I've been pushed over by somebody, probably won't happen again. But like, I'm not super scary. I mean, I can be scary, but not super scary. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny are you? How funny do you think you are? Okay. Okay, so personally, I think I am hilarious. Like, when I'm in my own natural habitat, I could come up with the best jokes ever. And recently I've been discovering that I'm funnier than I thought I was, because I wasn't like, I'm humorous. And I'm always the one that laughs in inappropriate situations. Or like in quiet church services or whatever. I'm always the one that laughs, but I also take life seriously, you know, there's like a happy medium. But I've been letting out a little bit more of my humor in the last year, and people are more discovering that I'm kind of funny. But like, personally, I think I'm hilarious. Mainly because my jokes are lame, and that's why I think it's hilarious. So, there's that. That was 21 questions and 20 minutes of footage, so hopefully I don't get, you know, tired of editing, whatever. That was kind of fun. Kind of like talking to other people, but you never know if they're actually gonna watch it, you know. Thanks for watching if you did. And I don't know if my comments work or not, so I'll have to experiment with that a little bit, but if they do, feel free to like leave me suggestions on videos, because I have no idea where it's gonna go, like this channel or whatever, and if I'm even ever gonna do anything on it after this video, I have no idea. So I don't even really care if you subscribe or not. I couldn't care less, just do whatever you want. But, yeah, we'll see. You can at least leave suggestions just in case I have time. Right now, it's really random that I'm actually videoing this right now, because in like an hour we have to leave for our church ladies retreat, which is super exciting. But I'm all packed and don't have anything to do, so here we are. Anyway, thanks for watching.